Okay, shalom, shalom, kwam yasha'Allah, koholimla, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakachodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes and commandments of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Hanan Nawaf. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And I wanted to touch on this video right here. Scarlett Johansson, as you can see right here, she's an actor. Supposedly she's Jewish. Well, she made a statement about this is an AI generated pretty much overall commercial going against Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at it, you would actually think that it's real. And she came out and spoke out against it. You know what I'm saying? Basically, saying the misuse of AI, that good stuff. I could probably find an article. I was looking at it in my other phone, but so I went to YouTube and pulled it up, and this is the actual video. But the video looks real, and it's AI, and this is for educational purposes only. So I'm gonna play a little bit of it. It's really nothing being said. It's just it's overall, it's a AI generated video to come up against Kanye West, as far as anti-SEM, right? So let's play the video. Okay, so it's pretty much repeating itself. But I mean, overall, you can see the realness of it. And so we know that what if Trump, he's pushed through the I forgot what it's called, Semitic or anti whatever. It's a bill, you know what I'm saying? One of those executive orders that he put into play, you know what I'm saying? So really, we know that soon they're going to come down on the Hebrew Israelites, man, you know what I'm saying? Because we're like the main people that speaks out and talks about how these people are not the real Israelites. They're not. They're actually Jewish converts. They're not actually from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They actually come from Abraham, Isaac, and Esau. And we don't have no problem saying it, man, because it's just a part of the truth. And also, hey, we have to go forth and do this work that the Lord told us to do without fear of attack or, fear of, because, and we have to lay down our lives for this truth. It just is what it is, man, So when the persecution comes, which is going to, it's going to be a little bit different for all of us, but we all got our lot, but man, and we still got to do this work. Fuck these people. 1 Timothy 2:11. No, that's not what I want. So lucky. I wanted 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And in the NLT it says, so that Satan would not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes, right? So we're not ignorant of the fact that something like this right here, because Kanye could have put this together himself. He could be in on this. Now, one thing too, I noticed Lenny Kravitz was in this particular commercial. Now, he was the only so-called black man, but from our understanding, he's a small hat himself. You know what I'm saying? Because they try and push that you're biracial, you're mixed. See, the thing of it is they don't want you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to actually know that you are Hebrew Israelites and that you're not black, you're not African Americans, you're not, Native Americans, Haitians, Jamaicans. Those are all social constructs, all names that were, made up and given to you by your colonizer. But they will throw people out there like, Tracy Ellis Ross, you know what I'm saying? Lenny Kravitz, the Maury twin. There's a lot of people out here that look like so-called black people, and they're just not. Those are called tears. right? But let's go off. Let me Google this real quick. I'm just flowing in the spirit, man. We just put in Trump signs anti-Semitic. Oh, let me see. That didn't go in right. Let me see what pops up from there. Okay, whitehouse.gov. Fact sheet: President Donald Trump takes forceful and unprecedented steps to combat anti-Semitism. See? And so, hey, shit, ain't no telling what they gonna do, man. Because when you see stuff like this, you get to, man, they be having so many clauses and all that other shit in these laws, man, and they can really come and swoop you up, man. Let me just read it from here. It says, let me just read right here. It says, now President Trump has promised that the federal government will protect the civil rights of our Jewish citizens. Well, if they live here in America, you should be protecting the rights of all citizens. If anything is done to any of them, the law should apply just like it should apply to everyone else. So why does it need a separate law? Well, we know, of course, because they're running shit and they're in control. It's no other reason, because they should be. You have laws on the books. If somebody run up to one of these people and smack them, of course, police gonna be called. Police gonna throw their asses into the back of a squad car, take them to jail, prosecute them, do what they need to do, just like they would any other citizen. But see, when it comes to these people, they're held in a higher regard than even the so-called white people here. Matter of fact, in reality, these people will have more rights than actual Trump. It says, my promise to Jewish Americans is this: with your vote, I will be your defender, your protector, and I will be the best friend Jewish Americans have ever had in the White House. The second part of it is aggressively enforce the law, protect public order, and prosecute anti-Semitic crimes. I will issue clear orders to my Attorney General to aggressively prosecute terroristic threats, arson, vandalism, and violence against American Jews. Well, wouldn't that, you know how dumb this sounds? Because that should apply to everyone. Everyone that's supposedly an American citizen. But we already know that's not going to apply to us. Okay, so in the third point that they have on it is deport Hamas sympathizers and revoke student visas to all the resident aliens who joined the pro-jihadist protests. We put you on notice. Come 2025, we will find you and we will deport you, and I will also quickly cancel the student visas of all Hamas sympathizers on college campuses, which have been infested with radicalism like never before. So we can clearly see that this is a matter of fact, let me get this one. It's just a step closer towards the famine of the word as well, because that's very hypocritical of this guy. If everybody that's here, you're an American, then you should be protected as American. It should just be an American thing, not just you singling out these people have more rights than any other Americans, because that's pretty much what it's sounding like. You already have laws in place. What would be the need of this? No. Then, of course, this guy, Benjamin Netanyahu, we call him, he's the first visitor to the U.S. Now, he's telling those people, the Palestinians, that they can't come back to Gaza, that they're going to pretty much make that shit into a Las Vegas resort, pretty much overall. So, it is what it is, man. We see what it is, and we applaud it, actually, because this is just one step closer to us getting the hell out of here. Let this man go ahead and, because see, what's that scripture that talks about digging a pit? You fall into it, probably can find that. But let me get this. Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. Right? And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it. And pretty much overall, in a nutshell, When you see the brothers on the highways and byways with the garments on, reading the Bible, blowing that trumpet, speaking loudly, being forceful with this message by the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, what's going to happen is you're going to eventually see those men disappear from off the streets. You're going to not be able to go onto this onto any of these platforms and actually hear the Bible. And it's not just going to be us. They're going to come up against anybody that's into the Bible, whether it's a damn Baptist or a Pentecostal or whatever. But the Hebrew Israelites, the men of GMS, they're teaching the 100% truth. See, we're not teaching about white Jesus. As a matter of fact, those Jews over there, they don't believe in your Savior. You know what I'm saying? They don't believe in the New Testament. Hell, they barely believe in the Torah. You know what I'm saying? So, but by me saying something like that, they can actually say, well, hey, that's anti-Semitic. Now, also, let me put this in as well. But matter of fact, I wanted to grab that one. He that diggeth the pit. And they write, these grievous things into law. Yep, Proverbs 26 and 27. Whoso diggeth the pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth the stone, it will return upon him. So really all they're doing is setting themselves up for a fall. Ecclesiastes 10 and 8. He that diggeth the pit shall fall into it, and whoso breaketh an hedge, a serpent shall bite him. So basically, what they're sowing, they're going to reap. That's pretty much overall what's going to happen, because there's no coming back for this man's kingdom is just not going to continue. That's what it is. Because Trump, he's going to play a real super duper part in this place falling, man. And I pray that, he go ahead and just get shit popping, And I'm starting to see a lot of stuff, as far as like the AI thing that they've been talking about. They're going real. They putting a lot of money into that shit. All these countries. Matter of fact, they just had the AI conference. I think J.D. Vance, the vice president from here, went there. You had the president of France, but they turned down a few deals or something like that. So we'll see how it's gonna rock. But all of these countries are digging deep into the AI sector. And Elon Musk, he has come in. Of course, he's the brain chip guy. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of his Silicon Valley team, them little youngsters that's into that computer and tech shit. You got a lot of them on deck, man. So it's nothing for these people to say, all right, it's time for that, that mark of the beast, man. We're going to chip your asses in, if you want to deal in this society. And you can see Trump, man. That boy keep a pen in his hand. Hey, he keep they look like a little damn cigar box. But he keep brand new, fresh Sharpies on deck, man. Signing shit in. Now, you just had Elon Musk at the White House yesterday with his doofy ass. Like, boy, man, this place is through. Anyway, though, we see something like this with this Kanye West hookup. He could be in on this. You just never know, man, because, we know that, you got the boule, where people do be playing a lot of parts into, the downfall or trying to keep our people down, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? They get in there and they pretty much sell themselves, and then, when it's time for them to issue a favor, when the man come back at him like, hey, all right, well, we've been looking out for you. We need you now. And you got some of these so-called black people, they get into stuff like that. But see, again, like I said, this right here is not real, but the average person would look at this and think that it is. Okay? But this gives you a picture of, some of the bigger names that's in the game that actually believe that they're actually Jewish. But I bet you neither one of them will tell you about the other 11 tribes. Because they have the world thinking that it's only one tribe. Like it's only the Jews. No, there's... Jacob had 12 sons. Those make up the 12 tribes of Israel. Right? They're not going to tell you where the tribe of Asher is at. Or Naphtali. Or, Zebulon. They're not going to tell you about any of those other tribes. And you know what? The average Christian, the average person don't even know that Jacob had 12 sons and that consists of the 12 tribes of Israel. Well, let me go into this as well. I just want to go off into the Scarlett Johansson interview because, like I said again, they're going to leave that shit up on YouTube as if it's real. They're not gonna take that down talking about this misinformation. You can forget about that. They're gonna leave that shit up there, and a lot of people gonna see it. And you know, let me see. Just put this in. Yep, here it is, right here. Scarlett Johansson. She slams the AI video. Now, though she says she's Jewish as well, but she's pretty much, you know, cutting into this shit because she can clearly see how dangerous this is, because hey, they can easily, you know, do some shit like this with your face. Let me come out of this one. They can easily you know, put your face on some shit and make it seem like you're saying certain things, because this shit look real as hell. So celebrities protest Kanye West fake AI video. Scarlett Johansson makes statement. See, so they have David Schwimmer, Steven Spielberg, Jerry Seinfeld, Adam Sandler, Sacha Baron Cohen, and depicted giving Kanye the finger, while the real Johansson pushes back against the viral deep fake. Top Hollywood stars have banded together to protest Kanye West's anti-Semitism. Sort of. A viral video depicts Jewish celebrities. So we just named everybody off. They got the you know, as you can see, the you know, the Jewish star with the, you know, the middle finger up with Kanye underneath it. It says, except this protest video was generated using AI. The creator of the video is unknown, and it's probably one of these small hats. Or Kanye, like I said, Kanye, he could be behind this. You just never know, man. And presumably didn't get permission from any of the celebrities to use their likeness, and now one of the celebrities portrayed is speaking out about the stunt. But guess what? These other celebrities, hey, she might be in on it, you know, to make it seem like, okay, one of them is against it. The rest of them, man, they probably ain't gonna see a goddamn thing. They're not speaking out, because if they were speaking out, you'd have heard a whole bunch more videos, or a bunch more of these people coming out and saying, nah, that's not right, man. I don't want to be involved in no shit like that. Don't associate me with that. You know, I'm going to sue for defamation. It says the video follows West's unhinged anti-Semitic comments on social media and selling a white t-shirt on his website that was branded with a SWAT sticker, following a ban of Super Bowl ad, a bait and switch Super Bowl ad. The video concludes with words, "Enough is enough," and join the fight against anti-Semitism, right? But you just had a bunch of dudes running around in Ohio, so-called white dudes, white supremacists, you know what I'm saying? And they was, you know, had on a SWAT sticker and, you know, on some Hail Hitler type shit. Nobody jumped on that, you know. The police came and they left, and nobody wanted to know anything else about it. Matter of fact, they was in some so-called black people neighborhoods. So, I mean, come on, bro. It says in a statement to People, Johansson objected to the deepfake video regardless of its intentions. It has been brought to my attention by family members and friends that an AI-generated video featuring my likeness is in response to an anti-Semitic view. Has been circulating online and gaining traction. I am a Jewish woman who has no tolerance for anti-Semitism or hate speech of any kind, but I also firmly believe that the potential for hate speech multiplied by AI is far greater threat than any one person who takes accountability for it. We must call out the misuse of AI, no matter its messaging, or we risk losing a hold on reality. Nope, ain't nobody gonna do nothing about this. Hey, this is what they want to do. This is crafty counsel, man. Crafty counsel. And see why is you know, Trump and them pushing super duper hard for AI technology, man. All these countries are. They're pretty much in a race for that tech, man. And really China is blowing them out of the water, because he's already, you know, they're already pretty far into it. Okay, but it says, matter of fact, let me get this real quick. So just look for the bullshit to come, man. You know, we get prepared for it. The Lord will have us prepared for it. Pray for the preparation, you know, of persecution, man. Micah 2:1, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand, right? And that's what you know, Trump's doing with that anti-Semitism writing or, that executive order, so to speak. Because some people don't need no separate law to protect them. You already have laws that protect everybody. Everybody should be protected under the American law from threat, from, being stolen from being, attacked and shit like that. Why do these people need a special law being, written for them? You're supposed to be making America great again. What about the freedom of speech? That's one of the top American things. Here you go talking about deporting people for college protests and shit, because they did go hard. They went hard as fuck on them on that Gaza Palestine shit, man. They went hard as shit. Micah 2:2 it says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. And that's what they're doing with our heritage. Because these people right here, these are not Jews. Now they'll say that's anti-Semitic. Well, okay, we believe in the scriptures. We know what the scripture says about how the so-called Jews look, man. Or Yahweh. We know that they were dark melanated people. We know that these people are converts. That they are not from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They're from Abraham, Isaac, and Esau. And so when you bring things like that out, they can't just say, well, that's not true. Well, you can believe what you want to believe. No, they making that shit a law where pretty much overall you saying something like that, they can just come throw your ass in the back of a squad car and take you somewhere and detain you for whatever amount of time they want to without actually having a real charge on you, man. Okay, but it says actress Isla Fisher is rendered in the video and previously wrote on Instagram about the t-shirt sales. Hey friends, can you please unfollow Kanye? Did you know this is the only thing for sale on his website after placing a Super Bowl commercial? Fuck this monster forever. No tolerance for this shit, right? So when they get to getting called out, you know what I'm saying, and people are on their ass, all of a sudden, everything got to be done about it. But guess what? We've been going through it for hundreds of years in this place, man. These are the very people, man, that actually own slave boats and shit like that. But they'll tell you, oh, that's anti-Sem. Okay, but did you own them? Well, but still, you can't, come on, bro. It says, while Schwimmer took to Instagram to call on ex-boss Elon Musk to remove the rapper's account, we can't stop a deranged bigot from spewing hate-filled, ignorant bile, but we can stop giving him a megaphone, Mr. Musk. Kanye West has 32.7 million followers on your platform X. That's twice as many people than the number of Jews in existence. His sick hate speech results in real life violence against Jews. See, this is how they're going to run it. But how is it that, because look, they get to talking like they're the smallest group of people in the world. What did the Lord say about the Israelites? Genesis 22:17. This is that in blessing I will bless thee, and in multiplying I will multiply thy seed as the stars of heaven, and as the sand which is upon the seashore, and thy seed shall possess the gate of thy enemies. So how is it that you're supposedly the Jews, and you keep talking this word? Well, we're only 2% of the population. We're only 2% of the population. We're only 2%. Come on, bro. Like, how is it that, and then come on. No, man, the Lord multiplied our seed, man, beyond all the other seed that are upon the face of the earth, man. So we know these people are not the people, but they play victim so well. But again, I just wanted to really just, touch on this because this is all that it's leading up to, man, that famine of the word. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all leading up to. They don't want anyone. And this clearly lets you know who's in control. Because again, if you're an Asian American here, so-called, if you're, Japanese American, Chinese American, you can be from Cambodia, you're, wherever your ancestry go back to, it don't make no difference. If you was born here in America and you've been here in America, you have American laws. You trying to tell me that these people trump all the other citizens? Come on, bro. That don't even make no sense. You already have laws on the book. Like what? So you just gonna deport people if they say something about these people? That's crazy as fuck. You're really gonna go and arrest some people, throw them in the back of a van, throw them on, because this guy, he been shipping, and he been, load motherfuckers on airplanes, man, as of late, man, and shipping them away. So this is what you're gonna do to some college kids that's protesting against little babies in Gaza being killed. Like, come on, bro, you can't get around it though, man. But this is what it's all leading to, man. So, brothers and sisters, man, get ready, man, because the persecution is gonna come soon, because this is what they riling all up for, man. Because if they can put something like this together, we already know it's nothing for them to put our voice to some shit and say, see, he said this, because it don't take much to do a deep fake neither. Hell, you got a decent app on your iPhone. Hell, you can do a pretty good deep fake. So don't think you better believe Esau, the army, the military, or whatever, whoever, FBI, CIA, they got the best tech, man. And they make it look, because this shit look real as hell. Let's play it again. I'm gonna end out. See? There you go. I just want to let me put in here, because they got Lenny Kravitz, because, he could be an Israelite, man, but I don't know. Lenny don't, he's pretty damn corny to me, but, I guess since he's pretty okay, he play, he does, I guess he got some pretty decent hit records and shit like that, but, Esau got hit records, though. Well, let me just put in this Lenny Kravitz, the Jew. Because he's the only, he's in this commercial. I think I'm pretty certain his dad is. But I just want to just check it, you know what I'm saying? Because why would they have him in there? See, it says Lenny Kravitz is partly Jewish. He has Ashkenazi Jewish ancestry from Russia and Ukraine. Kravitz has said that he is half Jewish. I'm half black. No, there's no half and half. Your lineage goes by your dad, and this is his dad right here. So whatever this guy is right here, whatever he is, that's what he is. There's no such thing. See, he got his color and that little hair from Roxy. Man, look how corny. This nigga weird as hell, bro. That's why I'm thinking he a damn Edomite. But then again, here you go. Whatever his dad is right here, look at this weirdo. Whatever he is, that's exactly who he is. And I believe that. Now, who knows? He could be an Israelite. But let's just grab a scripture on him. Because this is how your ancestry go. Because he wasn't in that deep fake for nothing. And don't think that Esau don't understand this stuff. Esau understands that your race goes by who your father is. But guess what they say? They say that it goes by your mother. Right? They say that you can only be, Jewish if your mother is. I think they say, if your father, so basically, matter of fact, we can go into it, but let me just get this real quick. Numbers 1:18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees, which is your ancestry, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward, by their polls. And it's always been that way and this is in the Torah. So they should know that your lineage goes by your father. Because right here in verse 2 it says, take ye the sum of the congregation of all the children of Israel after their families by the house of their fathers, with the number of their names, every male by their polls. They understand, if they believe in the Torah, they should well understand that your ancestry goes by the seed line of your father, because the sperm that's within the man are already kids to begin with. The mother, she's just like ground to plant that seed in. And she gives that seed the nutrients that it needs. But once that seed comes forth, that seed is exactly what the dad is. See? So this man, he's a complete fucking liar. And look at this dude, man. And then he was talking some shit recently. Look at this guy. Nah, man, that's I don't think that's a Jake, man. Because he was talking some shit about, well, the black people, they don't accept me. You a weirdo. You know? Jake not dealing with you, man, looking like that, bro. Okay, but let me put this in, too. Why do... I think they call you a mamzer. Why do Jews, say... Just gonna put it in one. Jewish through their mothers. They know full well, man, that can't be right. See, this is Judaism. See, it says in traditional Judaism, a person is considered Jewish if they are descended from a Jewish mother, regardless of their father's religion. And see, it has nothing to do with religion. This is just a seed line, a DNA thing. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they became the 12 tribes of Israel, man. Jacob had 12 sons, and they became the 12 tribes of Israel. See? So this has nothing to do with no religion. It says this is because of a fundamental principle of the Torah called matrilineal descent. Matrilineal descent means that Jewishness is passed down through the mother's line. That's stupid. This principle has been a fundamental part of Judaism since the Jewish people began. The conservative and Orthodox communities generally adhere to this principle. The Reform movement recognizes children of one Jewish parent as part of the Jewish people if they are raised Jewish. Some Hasidic Jewish groups believe that matrilineality is related to the Jewish soul. Yeah, right. These people are some damn imposters, bro. We just clearly read how your lineage goes. The man is clearly carrying the seed. The mother has nothing to do with genetic, your lineage, man. The mother has nothing to do with who you are like that. And Esau know that shit. This man is a goddamn liar, bro. I'm gonna put in, let me see. I'm gonna put in one more. Why don't Jews mention the other 12, the other tribes of Israel? See what AI has to say. Let's see what they done put in here for AI to lie about. Generating. It says Jews primarily identify with the tribe of Judah, as after the division of the Israelite kingdom, northern tribes considered the 10 lost tribes were exiled by the Assyrians. Yeah, this is all true, and largely disappeared from the historical records, leaving the descendants of Judah as the primary lineage of contemporary Jewish people. Therefore, when referring to Israel in Jewish context, it usually refers specifically to the tribe of Judah. But they got to still explain where those other tribes at, because prophetically, all the tribes will be put back together. That's what the Lord was gonna. That's what the Lord came for. He came to put the kingdom back together. It wasn't gonna be no southern kingdom, Judah, and no northern kingdom, Israel, man. See, they had key points to remember. The split kingdom, ancient Israel, was divided into the kingdom of Israel, northern tribes, and the kingdom of Judah, southern tribes. That's true. And Assyrian exile, the majority of the northern tribes were exiled by the Assyrians, leading to the dispersal of the loss of identity. Focus on Judah. Since the surviving Jewish population primarily descended from the tribe of Judah, this became the central focus of Jewish identity. Come on, bro. Now, these people know full well that they don't have anything to do with being from the tribe of Judah. They're from they come from Esau. And I was just listening to the elder Malcolm of the day, where he was talking about the Assyrian script, right? Because if they're supposed to be the Jews and only the northern kingdom, see, Judah would be from the southern kingdom, right? But the northern kingdom, it says it right here. They went into captivity to the Assyrians. So why do the Jews that never went into that captivity use the Assyrian script? See, matter of fact, let me see. And one thing I will say though, hey, this you just put this in really quick, y'all. Slocky. Do it like this. There's one thing I will say again, hey, this AI, man, they will give you a little. They've been kind of going in on a lot of shit. I think this AI is not gonna be good to them, man. It says Jews do not actually use the Assyrian script. The term Assyrian script, when referring to Hebrew, is a historical misnomer, and what is often called the Assyrian script is actually the square Hebrew script, which is standard way of writing Hebrew today. This name simply refers to the fact that the script developed in Babylonia, which was once part of the Assyrian Empire, not that Jews were ever directly exiled to Assyria in large numbers. Yeah, boy, they motherfuckers will cover them tracks, boy. Because we do have to realize that Esau, he's the one that's, he's in control of what's on any of this shit, any of these apps, anything that's being written, anything that's got to do with curriculum, anything that's got to do with education, schooling, all that shit. Esau's in control of. You know what I'm saying? So, because there's more information on this, but this is another lesson because Elder Malcolm, he goes into it a lot, and he was going into it on a video earlier that I seen today. But anyway, the point that I wanted to just press is that when they start doing little shit like this right here with this with this Kanye, and again, like I said, he's a he's a puppet too, so he might be in on this shit. He could have. Kanye got a fucking Super Bowl commercial for what? Selling a damn SWAT sticker shirt? Get the hell out of here. That shit right there, man, sounds like crafty counsel to me, man. He probably playing a part in, these people coming down with that great wrath and judgment. And sometimes, when you see niggas doing shit like this, you gotta kind of, think like, is this nigga a damn tear? He could be a fucking so-called white man in a black body deep down. But this right here, when they doing this, just know, man, they coming. And they're not gonna take this video down, man. These are white people. These are so-called white people. They're no different than the so-called white people that's here in the Americas. The white supremacists that don't like their asses. These are the same people. They're Edomites, man. See? These are Edomites. That's all that they are. Check a couple of these comments and be out. This person says, I agree with the message. And it's gonna, it's really, that division as well. You know what I'm saying? Because they're, he's going real hard with causing massive divisions amongst the people in America, man, and throughout the world for that matter, but especially in the Americas. So, eventually it's just going to boil over, civil war jump off, and the same people that's in this commercial right here be kicked back, you know what I'm saying, laughing and shit, because they're the ones that's putting a lot of this stuff together. Okay, but this person says, I agree with the message, and I'm sure the celebrities who are featured agree too, but this is unfair to use their likeness without permission. And I think with an AI generated content like this, it should have a video watermark stating that it's AI. No, they ain't. Hey, look, man, they about to do a lot of shit that you probably about to see or have seen. Shit. Even with some of these plane crashes and shit like that could be fucking AI. Hey, I'm telling you, man, Esau got some stuff, man. Yeah, somebody, sleep is the cousin of death. You are right, Nas. So many people slumbering in stupidity. This video is evidence of that. It says awesome. Should be with Elon Musk on it too. Yeah, he did come out with that salute, didn't he? Yeah. And it says beautiful video. Fully support the creator. But anyway, like I said again, it's it's just gonna cause a lot more division, a lot of chaotic shit about to start happening and stuff, man. It's riling up, man. Trump is already doing a great job with further dividing the place. So, hey, just be on the lookout, man. Because things is moving pretty fast. Let's get this Matthew 12:25 real quick. It says, and Yahweh knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? And all this shit is all chopped up, man. No matter where you go with it, they're against each other as far as on a global scale, as far as the countries that are really allies to really try and keep the Israelites down. Then, within these countries, within themselves, there's a lot of uproars of the people. A lot of people are coming up against their governments. They're feeling like they're not being treated right. Everybody, everywhere in the world is fucking rent done went up. The fucking food done went up. All the inflation that has hit the world. So, you have a lot of division amongst the people. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, especially these so-called democratic places, your Republican and Democratic type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you have the Americans is all messed up. Trump in there, he's signing all kinds of executive orders. He's really, them damn Democrats, boy, they would love to see him out of here. Like for real. So, when it straight comes down to it, there's no togetherness in this place. And, hey, no place can stand like that. It just is what it is. And it's just, wars, rumors of wars, pestilence, that damn earthquake's been getting down as of late too. Still earthquakes going on. So man, just know that we're in the thick of this thing, man. We about at the end of this thing, man. So with that, pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashala and the Bible Ball.